Nature is an artist of incomprehensible scale, etching its masterpieces across continents and oceans. From cascading waterfalls to towering mountains, from vibrant coral reefs to vast untouched wilderness, the world is adorned with countless natural wonders that evoke awe in all who behold them. Among these marvels are 25 extraordinary destinations, each offering a unique and breathtaking experience that leaves an indelible mark on those who visit. Join us on a journey across the globe as we explore the 25 natural wonders that ignite curiosity and remind us of the awe-inspiring power of nature. Number 25, Iguazu Falls, Brazil. Iguazu Falls, located on the border between Argentina and Brazil, is one of the most spectacular waterfalls in the world. The falls consist of 275 individual drops spread over nearly 3 kilometers, with the tallest drop measuring about 82 meters. Over millions of years, the constant flow of water has gradually worn away at the soft bedrock, creating the impressive series of cascades we see today. Iguazu Falls is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Brazil. On average, it receives around 1.5 to 2 million visitors annually. It's quite popular among tourists for its natural beauty, biodiversity, adventure, and accessibility. Number 24, the Chocolate Hills, Philippines. The Chocolate Hills are a geological formation located in the Bohol province of the Philippines. The Chocolate Hills consist of around 1,260 to 1,776 conical-shaped hills spread over an area of about 50 square kilometers. These hills are covered in green grass that turns brown during the dry season, giving them the appearance of chocolate kisses, hence the nickname Chocolate Hills. The natural cause of this phenomenon is primarily attributed to the uplift of coral deposits and subsequent weathering and erosion processes. The erosion and weathering over time sculpted the hills into their distinctive cone shapes. There are different ways to explore the Chocolate Hills. There are viewing decks and platforms where visitors can get a panoramic view of the hills. Additionally, there are trails that allow you to walk closer to the hills and even climb some of them, which could take several hours. It's recommended to allocate at least a few hours to fully appreciate the beauty of the Chocolate Hills and explore the surrounding area. On average, it receives hundreds of thousands to over 1 million visitors annually. The Chocolate Hills are popular for their unique geological formation, cultural and historical significance, viewing points, and accessibility. Number 23, the Maldives. The Maldives is an archipelago nation located in the Indian Ocean, southwest of Sri Lanka and India. The Maldives is a unique geographical formation consisting of 26 atolls, which are made up of more than 1,000 coral islands. Over time, as the volcanic islands gradually sank below sea level, the coral reefs continued to grow upward, forming the distinctive ring-like structures known as atolls. The Maldives attracts a significant number of visitors each year, primarily tourists seeking luxurious beach getaways, honeymoon destinations, and world-class diving and snorkeling experiences. With water temperatures typically range from around 26 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius throughout the year, it's ideal for swimming, snorkeling, and diving. Combined with the shallow water, even novice swimmers can comfortably explore the underwater world close to the shore. With crystal-clear waters and thriving coral reefs, you can explore a mesmerizing underwater world teeming with colorful fish, turtles, and stingray. On average, the Maldives welcomes around 1.5 million tourists annually, with the number steadily increasing over the years due to the country's growing popularity as a holiday destination. Number 22, Niagara Falls, USA. Niagara Falls, situated on the border between the United States, New York, and Canada, Ontario, is another iconic natural wonder renowned for its beauty and power. Niagara Falls is formed by the Niagara River, which drains Lake Erie into Lake Ontario. The falls consist of 3 separate sections: the Horseshoe Falls, the largest and most famous, the American Falls, and the Bridal Veil Falls. The phenomenon is primarily caused by the erosive force of water wearing away at the underlying rock layers, particularly the softer shale beneath a cap of more resistant limestone. The nickname commonly associated with Niagara Falls is the honeymoon capital of the world, owing to its popularity as a romantic destination for newlywed couples. It took approximately 12,000 years for Niagara Falls to form into its current shape through the gradual process of erosion. Niagara Falls attracts 20 to 30 million of visitors each year, making it one of the most visited tourist destinations in North America. The fall's accessibility from major cities in the United States and Canada, as well as its proximity to popular tourist attractions and amenities, contribute to its high visitor numbers. Adding to its infamy, Niagara Falls has been in numerous movies including Superman 2, Pirates of the Caribbean, Bruce Almighty, and The Notebook. Number 21. Lake Hilia, Australia. Lake Hilia is a stunning natural wonder located on Middle Island, the largest of the islands and islets that make up the Recherche archipelago in Western Australia. Lake Hilia is renowned for its vibrant pink colour, which is caused by the presence of certain microorganisms such as Dunaliella salina and pink halobacteria. These microorganisms thrive in the high salt content of the lake and produce carotenoids, pigments that give the water its distinctive pink hue. The exact reason for the pink coloration is still not entirely understood, but it's believed to be a combination of factors including the high salinity, presence of these microorganisms, and possibly the presence of halophilic bacteria. As for a nickname, Lake Hilia is sometimes simply referred to as the Pink Lake. Lake Hilia does receive occasional visits from tourists who are particularly intrigued by its unique pink coloration. Access to the lake is primarily by air or by boat, typically as part of guided tours or scenic flights over the area. Number 20. Torres del Paine National Park, Chile. Torres del Paine National Park, nestled in southern Patagonia, Chile, is celebrated for its breathtaking vistas, diverse wildlife, and towering granite peaks, including the iconic Torres del Paine. These majestic spires, soaring over 2,500 meters high, dominate the landscape. Drawing in roughly 250,000 to 300,000 visitors each year, the park's popularity continues to grow as it garners global acclaim for its natural splendor and abundant outdoor activities. Visitors to Torres del Paine can embark on a variety of adventures, from thrilling hikes along the W Trek or the challenging Circuit Trek to serene boat tours offering views of glaciers and waterfalls. Wildlife enthusiasts can spot guanacos, foxes, condors, and even elusive pumas, while birdwatchers will marvel at the diverse avian species that call the park home. Torres del Paine National Park attracts approximately 250,000 to 300,000 visitors annually. The number of visitors has been steadily increasing as the park gains international recognition for its natural beauty and outdoor recreational opportunities. Number 19. Furong Ancient Town, China. Furong Ancient Town, also known as Hibiscus Town, is a picturesque ancient town located in Jiangxi Tujia and Miao Autonomous Prefecture, Hunan Province, China. Furong Ancient Town is renowned for its stunning natural scenery and traditional architecture. The town is nestled in a valley surrounded by lush green mountains and is intersected by a crystal-clear river. The name Furong means hibiscus, and it's believed that the town got its name from the abundance of hibiscus flowers that bloom in the area during the summer. The town's ancient buildings, stone-paved streets, and wooden houses reflect centuries of history and culture. The formation of Furong Ancient Town is primarily due to its strategic location along trade routes and the natural landscape that provided protection and resources for its inhabitants. It has taken centuries for the town to develop into the charming destination it is today. Furong Ancient Town attracts a considerable number of visitors each year, particularly during peak tourist seasons. While exact visitor numbers may vary, it's estimated that hundreds of thousands of tourists visit the town annually to admire its beauty, explore its history, and experience its unique culture. Number 18. Kinkakuji Temple, Japan. Kinkakuji, also known as the Golden Pavilion, is a Zen Buddhist temple located in Kyoto, Japan. The phenomenon of Kinkakuji is primarily attributed to its stunning golden exterior. The natural cause behind the temple's golden exterior is the cultural and artistic craftsmanship of the people who constructed it. The gold leaf covering is applied meticulously by skilled artisans, creating a shimmering effect that captivates visitors. Kinkakuji is often referred to as the Golden Pavilion due to its striking appearance. It took several years to construct the temple, with initial construction completed in 1397. However, the temple has undergone several renovations and restorations over the centuries. Kinkakuji is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Japan, attracting around 2 to 3 million visitors annually. The temple's historical significance, cultural value, and aesthetic beauty draw both domestic and international tourists throughout the year. Number 17, Haleakala Crater, Hawaii. Haleakala Crater is a stunning geological feature located within Haleakala National Park on the Hawaiian island of Maui. Haleakala Crater is not actually a traditional volcanic crater, but rather a massive basin formed by erosion and the collapse of the summit of the Haleakala Shield volcano. The Shield volcano itself was formed through countless volcanic eruptions over millions of years. The crater, which spans about 11 kilometers in length, 3.2 kilometers in width, and is approximately 790 meters deep, was created over thousands of years through the erosion of the volcano's summit area. The name Haleakala means House of the Sun in Hawaiian, which is a fitting nickname given the breathtaking sunrise views that visitors can witness from the summit of the crater. Haleakala National Park, it receives over 1.5 million visitors annually. The majority of these visitors come to witness the iconic sunrise from the summit of Haleakala, although many also explore the park's hiking trails, unique flora and fauna, and cultural sites. Number 16, Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Salar de Uyuni, located in southwest Bolivia, is the world's largest salt flat, covering an area of over 10,000 square kilometers. The formation of Salar de Uyuni dates back thousands of years to the evaporation of prehistoric lakes. The salt flat itself is the result of the transformation of prehistoric lakes into a vast salt desert. The area is part of the Altiplano Plateau, which is situated at an elevation of around 3,656 meters above sea level. During the wet season, the flat is covered by a thin layer of water, which creates a stunning mirror effect, reflecting the sky above. This phenomenon has earned Salar de Uyuni the nickname the world's largest mirror. The formation of Salar de Uyuni took thousands of years, as it required the gradual evaporation of ancient lakes and the subsequent deposition of salt and minerals. Salar de Uyuni attracts a significant number of visitors each year, with estimates ranging from around 60,000 to 100,000 tourists annually. The number of visitors has been steadily increasing over the years as the salt flat gains recognition as a must-see destination in South America. Number 15, Wadi Rum Jordan. Wadi Rum, also known as the Valley of the Moon, is a stunning desert valley located in southern Jordan. Wadi Rum's striking landscape is primarily the result of geological processes that have occurred over millions of years. The valley is characterized by its towering sandstone and granite rock formations, some of which rise hundreds of meters above the desert floor. Erosion, primarily caused by wind and water, has sculpted these formations into the dramatic shapes and cliffs that we see today. The nickname Valley of the Moon likely derives from its otherworldly appearance, with its vast expanses of desert and unique rock formations resembling a lunar landscape. The formation of Wadi Rum's geological features took place over countless millennia, as the forces of nature gradually shaped the landscape into its current form. Wadi Rum attracts a considerable number of visitors each year, with estimates ranging from 200,000 to 300,000 visitors annually. The exact number can vary. Number 14, Bali, Indonesia. Bali is a province of Indonesia, known for its stunning beaches, rich cultural heritage, lush rice terraces, and vibrant nightlife. Bali doesn't have a specific natural phenomenon like a waterfall or a volcano, but its beauty is attributed to its volcanic origins and the resulting landscape. The island was formed by the eruption of the ancient Mount Batur and Mount Agung volcanoes, which created fertile soil and dramatic landscapes. The volcanic activity over millions of years has sculpted the island's terrain, including its iconic rice terraces and rugged coastlines. For nature lovers, Bali offers opportunities to encounter diverse wildlife and breathtaking natural beauty. Explore the lush jungles of Ubud and Bedugul, where you can spot exotic birds, playful monkeys, and elusive wildlife. Trek to the summit of Mount Batur for panoramic views of the island and the iconic sunrise over the volcanic landscape. Bali attracts millions of visitors each year, making it one of the most popular tourist destinations in Southeast Asia. The island's popularity has made tourism a vital part of its economy, supporting various industries such as hospitality, transportation, and entertainment. Number 13. Blue Caves of Zante, Greece. The Blue Caves of Zante, Zakynthos, are a natural wonder located on the northwest coast of the Greek island of Zakynthos in the Ionian Sea. The Blue Caves are sea caves renowned for their stunning blue waters, which are a result of the interplay between sunlight and the limestone formations of the cliffs. The caves are formed by erosion over thousands of years, as the relentless action of the sea gradually carved out intricate caverns and tunnels along the coastline. The limestone rocks contain minerals that, when illuminated by sunlight, create an otherworldly blue hue in the water, giving the caves their name. This phenomenon is especially pronounced during the morning hours, when the sunlight penetrates the caves at a particular angle, intensifying the blue colour. The Blue Caves of Zante attract a considerable number of visitors each year, drawn by their natural beauty and unique geological features. During the peak tourist season, which typically runs from late spring to early autumn, the caves can see a significant influx of visitors, including those arriving by boat tours from nearby resorts and ports. Number 12. Cayo Levantado, Dominican Republic. Cayo Levantado, also known as Bacardi Island, is a small, picturesque island located in the Samana Bay off the coast of the Dominican Republic. Cayo Levantado was formed through natural geological processes over millions of years. It's primarily composed of limestone, which was gradually shaped by the erosive forces of wind and water. The island's stunning white sand beaches, surrounded by crystal-clear turquoise waters, are characteristic of many tropical islands in the Caribbean. It took millions of years for Cayo Levantado to form as part of the ongoing geological processes that shape islands in this region. Cayo Levantado attracts a significant number of visitors each year, particularly from nearby tourist destinations such as Punta Cana and Puerto Plata. While exact visitor numbers can vary, especially due to seasonal fluctuations and changes in tourism trends, the island typically sees thousands of tourists annually. Many visitors arrive as part of organised excursions or day trips from nearby resorts or cruise ports. Number 11. The Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef system, stretching over 2,300 kilometres along the coast of Queensland, Australia. The Great Barrier Reef is primarily composed of billions of tiny organisms called coral polyps, which secrete calcium carbonate to form hard skeletons. Over thousands of years, these skeletons accumulate and build up, forming the structure of the reef. The vibrant colours of the reef are due to the presence of symbiotic algae living within the coral polyps. It took millions of years for the Great Barrier Reef to form into its current structure through the gradual growth and accumulation of coral skeletons. The Great Barrier Reef attracts millions of visitors annually, making it one of the most popular tourist destinations in Australia and the world. It's estimated that the reef receives around 2 million visitors each year. These visitors come from all over the globe to experience the reef's unparalleled beauty and diversity. Number 10. Mount Everest, Nepal. Mount Everest, standing at 8,848 metres above sea level, is the tallest mountain on Earth and part of the Himalayan mountain range, formed by the collision of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates. The natural cause of its formation is the tectonic movement that pushed the land masses upward, creating the towering peaks of the Himalayas. Everest itself was formed over millions of years through the gradual uplifting of the Earth's crust and subsequent erosion by glaciers and other natural forces. Mount Everest attracts thousands of visitors each year, primarily climbers and trekkers seeking to challenge themselves and experience the awe-inspiring beauty of the Himalayas. The exact number of visitors varies from year to year, but typically several hundred climbers attempt to summit Everest during the climbing season, which usually occurs in the spring and autumn months. Additionally, there are numerous trekking routes in the Everest region that attract adventurers and nature enthusiasts. Number 9. The Northern Lights, Arctic Circle. The northern lights, also known as aurora borealis, are a mesmerizing natural phenomenon that occurs predominantly in the high-latitude regions near the Arctic Circle. The northern lights are caused by the interaction between charged particles from the sun and the Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere. When the sun releases a burst of charged particles known as solar wind, it streams toward the Earth. As these charged particles collide with the Earth's magnetic field, they are directed toward the polar regions. When they enter the Earth's atmosphere, they interact with gas particles, primarily oxygen and nitrogen, producing the vibrant colours of the auroras. Oxygen typically produces green and red auroras, while nitrogen can create blue and purple hues. The name Aurora Borealis originates from the Roman goddess of dawn, Aurora, and the Greek name for the north wind, Boreas. The northern lights attract a considerable number of visitors each year, particularly to regions like Norway, Sweden, Finland, Iceland, Canada, and Alaska, where they are most commonly observed. Number 8. Yosemite National Park, California. Yosemite National Park, located in California's Sierra Nevada mountains, is renowned for its stunning natural beauty and iconic granite cliffs. Yosemite's most famous geological feature is its towering granite cliffs, including the iconic El Capitan and Half Dome. The granite rock in Yosemite was formed deep underground through the cooling and solidification of molten magma. Over time, the overlying rock layers eroded away, exposing the granite and shaping it into the spectacular cliffs and domes we see today. The park's dramatic valleys, waterfalls and meadows were carved by glaciers during the last ice age, further enhancing its scenic beauty. Yosemite National Park is home to numerous wildlife and is most well known for its black bears, graceful mule deer and bighorn sheep. Yosemite is also a haven for birdwatchers, with over 250 species of birds recorded within the park. Yosemite National Park is one of the most visited national parks in the United States. On average, it attracts around 4 to 5 million visitors annually. The number of visitors can vary depending on factors such as the time of year, weather conditions, and special events or promotions. Number 7. Port Launay National Marine Park, Seychelles. Port Launay National Marine Park is located on the west coast of Mahé, the largest island of the Seychelles archipelago in the Indian Ocean. Port Launay National Marine Park is renowned for its stunning marine biodiversity and pristine coral reefs. The phenomenon here is primarily the result of geological and ecological processes over millions of years. The park's coastline features granite boulders which are characteristic of the Seychelles landscape and were formed through the slow cooling of magma beneath the Earth's surface. These granite formations provide a unique habitat for diverse marine life and contribute to the park's natural beauty. Port Launay National Marine Park attracts a significant number of visitors each year, drawn by its stunning scenery and rich marine biodiversity. While exact visitor numbers can vary from year to year, the park typically sees thousands of visitors annually, with tourism being one of the key economic activities in the Seychelles. Number 6. Ha Long Bay, Vietnam. Ha Long Bay, located in northeastern Vietnam, is renowned for its stunning natural beauty. The bay features thousands of limestone casts and isles in various shapes and sizes, rising dramatically from the emerald waters of the Gulf of Tonkin. These limestone formations were formed through a combination of marine sedimentation, tectonic activity, and erosion by the sea, and elements over approximately 500 million years. One of the most popular activities is taking a cruise through the bay's emerald waters, where visitors can marvel at the thousands of limestone casts and islets that rise dramatically from the sea. These cruises often include stops at picturesque islands and caves. Adventurous travellers can also partake in activities like kayaking, swimming, or even rock climbing to further explore the bay's hidden gems. Ha Long Bay is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Vietnam and attracts a significant number of visitors each year. On average, it receives around 6 to 7 million visitors annually, making it one of the most visited natural attractions in the country. Number 5. Mount Fuji, Japan. Mount Fuji, located on Honshu Island in Japan, is an iconic and revered symbol of the country. Mount Fuji is a stratovolcano, formed through the accumulation of layers of lava, ash, and other volcanic materials over millions of years. The volcano is cone-shaped, with a perfectly symmetrical form that has captivated artists and travellers for centuries. The natural cause of its formation lies in the tectonic activity of the region, particularly the subduction of the Pacific Plate beneath the Eurasian Plate. This geological process has led to the formation of numerous volcanoes in Japan, including Mount Fuji. It took hundreds of thousands of years for Mount Fuji to form through volcanic activity and subsequent erosion. Mount Fuji attracts a significant number of visitors each year. On average, it receives around 300,000 to 400,000 climbers annually. Number 4. The Grand Canyon, USA. The Grand Canyon, located in the state of Arizona, USA, is one of the most iconic natural wonders of the world. The Grand Canyon is a massive gorge carved by the Colorado River over millions of years. The geological formation of the canyon began around 6 million years ago as the Colorado River gradually eroded the layers of sedimentary rock, exposing the colorful layers of rock formations that we see today. The canyon's depth reaches over 6 kilometers in some areas, and it stretches for approximately 446 kilometers long. The Grand Canyon attracts a vast number of visitors each year, making it one of the most visited national parks in the United States. On average, it receives around 6 million visitors annually, with visitation peaking during the summer months. Visitors come from all around the world to witness the awe-inspiring beauty of the canyon and explore its numerous hiking trails, viewpoints, and recreational activities. Number 3. Antarctica. Antarctica is a continent located at the southernmost part of the Earth, predominantly covered in ice and surrounded by the Southern Ocean. The phenomenon of Antarctica's icy landscape is primarily due to its extreme cold temperatures and the accumulation of snow and ice over millions of years. The continent's climate is largely influenced by its position within the Antarctic Circle, which results in long periods of darkness during the winter months and continuous daylight during the summer. Over time, the gradual build-up of snow and ice has formed massive ice sheets that cover approximately 98% of Antarctica's surface. These ice sheets can be several kilometers thick in some areas. Antarctica is sometimes referred to as the White Continent due to its vast expanses of ice and snow. Despite its remote location and harsh climate, Antarctica attracts a modest number of visitors each year. Most visitors to Antarctica are scientists, researchers, and personnel working at research stations operated by various countries. Tourist expeditions to Antarctica are also available, typically during the summer months when conditions are slightly more hospitable. Number 2. The Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is the largest tropical rainforest in the world, spanning multiple countries in South America, including Brazil, Peru, Colombia, and several others. The Amazon rainforest is a phenomenon of immense biodiversity and ecological significance. The Amazon rainforest covers approximately 5.5 million square kilometers, or about 2.1 million square miles. That is almost twice the size of India, or nearly 17 times the size of the UK. The Amazon is home to an estimated 390 billion individual trees and boasts the largest collection of living plants and animal species in the world, sheltering over 40,000 plant species, 427 mammals, 428 amphibians, and 378 reptiles. The warm and wet climate of the Amazon basin provides ideal conditions for the growth of lush vegetation, while the nutrient-rich soil supports the vast array of plant and animal life. The Amazon is often referred to as the lungs of the earth, as it produces around 20% of the world's oxygen thanks to its vast vegetative resources. The Amazon River is by volume the world's largest river. It's so vast that there are no bridges that cross it, and at its widest points, it expands almost 190 kilometers in width during the rainy season. Among its diverse species are the jaguar, the green anaconda, the pink river dolphin, and countless others, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. Many visitors come to the Amazon for ecotourism activities such as birdwatching, wildlife spotting, jungle treks, and visits to indigenous communities. Several films have taken place in the Amazon rainforest, including The Emerald Forest, The Lost City of Z, Jungle, and most recently, Jungle Cruise, starring The Rock. And finally, we have the grand finale, coming in at number 1, the Serengeti Migration. The Serengeti Migration stands as one of nature's most remarkable spectacles, showcasing the synchronized movement of vast herds across the Serengeti ecosystem in Tanzania and the Maasai Mara in Kenya. The scale of the migration is unparalleled. Approximately 1.5 million wildebeest, along with hundreds of thousands of zebras and gazelles, partake in this journey, marking it as the largest terrestrial mammal migration globally. Covering a distance of up to 800 to 1,000 kilometers, which is about 500 to 600 miles annually, the migration follows a circular route dictated by the availability of fresh grazing and water. Beginning in the southern Serengeti around March or April, it progresses through the western and northern sectors, culminating in the calving season from late January to February. One of the migration's defining features is the dramatic river crossings, particularly over the Grumeti and Mara rivers between July and September. These crossings present significant challenges due to swift currents and the presence of hungry crocodiles and territorial predators like hippos. The Serengeti migration has 10 key animal species involved in or associated with it, highlighting the diversity and complexity of this natural phenomenon. Wildebeest aid the most numerous participants, while zebras live in harmony with them, grazing on different areas. Gazelles brave the trek for greener pastures as lions benefit from the migration as apex predators. The Serengeti is a perfect hunting ground for cheetahs, and hyenas look for prey amongst the chaos of the trek. Leopards are more solitary, and elephants are an iconic part of the migration. Lastly, buffalo, though not part of the migration itself, can be seen around migrating herds. Despite the risks, the migration plays a vital role in shaping the Serengeti Mara ecosystem. The movement of such a large number of animals affects nutrient distribution, vegetation dynamics, and the survival of various species dependent on the migration for sustenance. Beyond its ecological importance, the Serengeti migration holds cultural and economic significance. It attracts tourists from around the world, providing substantial revenue for local communities and contributing to conservation efforts. As our journey through the 25 natural wonders of the world comes to a close, we're left with a profound appreciation for the extraordinary beauty and diversity of our planet. From the thundering cascades of Iguazu Falls to the serene turquoise waters of the Maldives, each wonder offers a glimpse into the awe-inspiring power of nature. Whether you're drawn to the mystical allure of the Northern Lights or the vibrant biodiversity of the Amazon rainforest, there's no denying the impact these wonders have on our hearts and minds. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey, and may your own adventures in nature be filled with wonder and discovery. Remember, the world is full of wonders. Go out and explore.